got a phone call here sponsored by Jinx T-shirts. You can get your own by heading over to go.tagjag.com/JINX. This is Chris.
Hey Chris, what's up? This is Rich. I'm actually in the chat right now. I just had a couple questions about starting a website. Would you able to help me with that?
Sure. Well, I can do
Okay.
my best at least.
Okay, I just have one quick question because I want to set up a website and I want to make money off that website by, um, having like advertisements. Is it really hard? Do they pay you? The person you're hosting an ad for? Do they pay you like a fair amount of money, or do you have to have like X amount of visitors for them to pay you more?
Uh, Let me ask you this question: do you have a website yet?
No.
But you're thinking about getting a website.
Yeah.
What kind of website are you thinking of setting up?
Actually, it was going to be something really simple. Like, I like to draw, so I was going to host a website with all these different wallpapers I created.
Okay, that's valid. Wallpapers are things that people like to find, especially if they're new, if they're fresh, if they're unique, if they're high quality. All right, so let's think about it this way. Sorry, I'm just like my wheels are spinning here. Okay, you've got a website that you're wanting to create, and this website is going to be all about the wallpapers that you are drawing, correct?
Yeah.
Think about all the ways you can drive attention to your website. Yeah, certainly you could sign up for a Twitter account if you haven't already, a Facebook group of sorts, maybe even creating a YouTube channel if you haven't already. And these all tie in together. You draw something new, you could tweet it out. Maybe your Facebook page, it's a fan page of all your latest wallpaper creations and maybe other people's wallpaper creations. So you're getting the benefit of kind of supporting the wallpaper creation community on Facebook or through Facebook, and then you're also getting the word out about the wallpapers that you're designing. And then YouTube could come into play as you are possibly recording the actual drawing that you're doing, whether it's on screen, on a pad of sorts, maybe on actual physical media. And all of these would tie in to bringing traffic and awareness to the website. Now, on the website itself, you would have multiple ways of generating revenue: CPM, CPA, and CPC. In terms of what's most valuable, well, that's really I guess contingent on how much advertisers are willing to pay. And let me actually add another layer to that beyond the CPM, CPA, and CPC models, and I'll describe each one of them again. Just an actual out-and-out sponsorship, that is approaching a company and saying, I'll sell you this space for X amount of money. They're probably going to be interested in the stats that you've generated, of course, and you can figure out how to monetize it based on what advertisers or potential advertisers are giving you. So CPM models, or cost per mil, are really all based on the amount of traffic that you can drive to your website. CPA, cost per acquisition, is all about being there in front of a user at the point where they're ready to purchase. The CPC model is just being in the user's face. So a cost per acquisition would be like sending an Amazon link to somebody with your affiliate ID tied into it. Maybe it would be something: I used this product, this product, and this product to create this wallpaper. If you linked off to the Amazon pages for those products, if the user clicks the link and then buys from you, you'd get the sale. Is it worth a lot? Unless it's a big sale, no, it ain't worth a lot.
Yeah.
You really got to sell a lot.
Yeah,
You got to sell a lot to make it up. No, it's true. Now, the CPC model is going to be contingent on the value of the keywords that are being used, or potentially the ad that's being run, cost per click. So you got cost per mil, it's all about traffic. Cost per acquisition, it's all about being there at the point where the user's ready to purchase. And then cost per click, or CPC. Those are the primary means of automated advertising models. And the cost per click could actually be pretty decent if you're talking about art supplies. Those links may be worth more, especially if you're targeting people that are digital artisans themselves. They want to know the tools of the trade. You would be able to run these CPC links or banners on your website, and try to do your best to optimize their placement so that they're not ignored, so that they're relevant to the content that you're running on your website. And then at some point, and this could be any point, there's really no magical formula behind it. You could approach, let's say, some company that maybe products that you use, products that you're thinking about using, products that are related to what you're doing. And again, I'm thinking in terms of art, whether it's a Photoshop or beyond, even actual physical art supplies like crayons and chalk and whatnot, physical media. You can approach them and say, look, I'm getting this much traffic on a regular basis. I got this many Twitter followers. I got, this many people on Facebook, this many YouTube subscribers, and this is what I'm doing. Do you want to be, a big partner on the website? I'll put your logo here, here, and here, and I'll charge you X. And you could likely make more money in that partnership model than you could in more automated models through banner ad networks, which are typically CPM driven based on traffic, or even through Amazon affiliate links, or CPA models. And then more often than not, unless you're driving an insane amount of clicks, the CPC models may not pan out as well as the models that would basically be more akin to you approaching a sponsor or a sponsor approaching you and selling, on that basis. In any way that you approach it, discovery is going to be key for you, for the brand that you're trying to build, and then of course your community involvement. So you think outside the web page in terms of monetization. We've kind of gone past that point, but certainly you give it a shot. The internet is the Wild West as far as I'm concerned. Anything goes. Martial law. Anybody's doing anything, and so you've really got to do what you do and do it well, or do it to the best of your ability. Certainly, don't be dissuaded or dismayed if you're not a billionaire overnight. The chances of that happening are really, really, really slim, unless, of course, you're going for funding, and even then, it's a different set of challenges. But in terms of bootstrapping, you've got a lot of opportunity, and the costs are going to be extremely low. You'd want to pay for decent hosting, or at least as much as you can afford. If your website isn't up all that long, then no one's going to be able to visit. You won't be able to monetize. Boo.